Okay. Think we're good? Yeah, we're good.
Oh, you got me today.
Yes!
Can't start with the scissors.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Julio Sanchez.
I'm Dayon Young.
And this is Communities Connected. We are at episode 28 today.
20.
Yes! And 27 was super freaking exciting for us.
Oh,
So,
yesterday
there's a
is
lot of emotions running right now
27.
between the last episode, today's episode, and 3 seconds.
the episode we're going to do today. Today we're going to make sure that we really provide the goods, and we're going to do a whole bunch.
My bad. We almost had a camera fall. Anyways, so going based off yesterday's conversation, we felt it was really powerful. It really meant a lot to us, as we hope you guys could tell. Because one, we hope we got the message across that we really enjoy having this guy around. He's been phenomenal to be around. So it was nice for us to spend some time with him.
Yeah.
For one, I've never really spent time with him outside. Like I said, I met him through school, so I'm Wilson, Edison, Parker.
Heck yeah.
Only met him through there, spent time with him through there. Spending time now more one-on-one, truly as a friend basis, he was always a friend.
Oh, man.
But when you really get to know him, there's a lot more to take in. Like we said, we got deeper questions. We had originally spent Tuesday with him. That went amazing. There was a lot, and so we knew a little bit of what he wanted to talk about. We were surprised by the movie.
Yeah, the movie got us. Movie!
I really want to know what it's about.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
I wish you told us a little
Part
bit.
of I'd like to see.
So, we'll get it out of him. Don't worry. We'll let you guys know. We'll be the ones to get it out of him.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, we were really kind of stuck on just that conversation with him yesterday.
We've had such a good time with the show up until now, and yesterday to have him on the show just meant so much to us. So when we got the idea to, think of what our topic was going to be today, Julio came to me and he said, Dayon, I'm just going to let you take over.
I was like, I think it's really appropriate we talk about purpose. Because the conversation really revolved around him talking about finding, he was happy once he found his purpose. He knew where he wanted to be, where he needed to be for the reasons he wanted to be there. And it turns out he wanted to be around to help people.
Okay.
And we think that's just the greatest thing you can be doing with your time. So we wanted to kind of double down on that and express our feelings on purpose. I know we kind of hit it on, and the main reason we wanted to talk about it was, like I was saying, it was a coincidence that I had found, yesterday I said it was a podcast. It was actually a documentary, so that was my bad. But it was talking about human feeling, emotion, and everything, and how certain people can have a lot and still be upset, where people also have less, be upset, but you will find a lot of the time the people who have less are still one of the happiest people. And because they realize what they have around them, they see who they have around them. So you can't forget about people with objects. And we feel when you start finding your purpose, you start worrying less about objects than people.
Yeah, and I think when you're worried about serving people, when your main focus is helping people and adding value to people, you're always probably going to do something good, just one way or another. And Zig Ziglar would say, you can get anything you want in the world as long as you're willing to help enough people get what they want first. So, I think as long as our heart's in the right place and we're trying to help people, serve people, and add value, we're always going to do something positive.
Yeah, and what I could really relate to Shelton was he started saying when he helps people, when he's helping kids, he started having the feeling that he's where he needs to be.
Yeah.
And there's just a lot to relate to the guy.
For real.
So when he started saying he found purpose through helping children and stuff, I was like, I can kind of relate to that. I remember, like I said, growing up, I have very much help, other than a little bit from a few kids. Not a lot of kids wanted to help out, when I was learning English. So I knew what it was like trying to go over an obstacle without having, support from someone. So as I kept growing up, I'd find kids who weren't, as good as math with me, where I could find little tricks for doing math. So I would be always happy to show people this. And I started realizing when I'm showing people the things that I know, I start really understanding why I know them. And as I would show like a trick for math, or now when I'm at work, we work machinery, and there's like little tricks for we build bowstrings. So I ended up getting really good, really fast at making them, and that's how I ended up getting a job for being a supervisor, starting to help out and teaching people. So once I got to the job, I had already started realizing I loved helping people. So I took the job because I was like, great, I realized I'm good at something again. I'm definitely down to teach them. And when I would teach somebody, it would go well. Now when I taught the next person, as I was going there, I realized I would kind of slow down. And I'm like, wait a second, I just realized I'm doing this. So then I would go back to the last person and go, hey, try this. I realized I started doing this. They would do it, and it helped them. Now I would go to teach the third person. Now I figured out something else I'm doing. So now I'm going back and telling 2 other people what I'm doing. And you can see the progress, and it feels good when you see other people also progress in things.
Heck yeah. And I absolutely like that, because I think one of the easy ways you can find what your purpose is and you can really start to connect to something is, as you're going through your daily life, think about what makes you smile. You know, whenever you're going through your daily motion and you've got a smile on your face, you're probably doing something you enjoy at least a little bit. So, you know, I think when you really recap your day and you spend some time digging into what really makes you happy, what you want to do, and what your purpose might be, I think when you spend time thinking of how you can serve people, again, makes things wonderful.
Yeah, and I mean, we're not in any way.
Shelton on this.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and as we speak, we're not like saying we're 100% perfect, but these are the things and the values that we carry on through like everyday life.
These are some of the things we've learned too.
That
Again,
too. Like,
we've had conversations with him, and he really just makes things very, very clear. Some of the other people we've gotten to sit down with, like Jonathan, like Kyle, we
even
get
just
to
our
ask
parents,
them
I would
some
say.
questions.
I learned like that from my mom.
Parents.
Helping people, because she was one of my most helpful people. You know, your parents. When you have that backup from your parents, you seem to start pushing that forth.
Yeah.
And as my sister too, she's another person who I always see helping out people, and obviously she was always helping me out. She would let go of some of her time, put in towards me to help me make sure I was doing things right. Anytime I had questions, and it was funny because I took a lot of the same classes as her. So I always had like a support system. And because she was really, really well at the topics and in like math, I was really decently well at math, but she was, she's gonna be so glad to say it, but she's a little more superior than me on math.
There you go.
She went a little farther. But, so every single time I get stumped, I had someone who was like support to go there, ask them, and they were happy to like answer the questions. Now, she's working to be a teacher. You can see she's always liked helping people, helping younger kids, and so kind of moves on. It shows that she's doing it because this is why she's enjoying it. Otherwise, she would have chosen a different job. And I don't know, she's just super involved in kids too. I mean, respect my sister. Man, we were involved in kids before. I actually helped out with the daycare when I was 11 or 12.
This guy loves kids.
I did. Yeah, I used to like help out a bunch of kids, and it was fun. It was just people I could relate to because I was a kid at the time too. And even to this day,
relate.
like he said, it's fun to. He gets paid to play with kids. That'd be awesome.
Thank you.
Anytime I'm around kids, it's easy to relate to them because I feel like myself, I'm really kiddish. Like Pickle Rick. Sorry, I had to say it one time. I got hit with that at the farmer's market. I was wearing this shirt. I forgot I was wearing it, and this dude just screams it, and I went, "Whoa!" And it kind of scared me. And he's looking at me like, "Pickle Rick!" For a second time, I was like, "What are you doing, man? I love you." It just went over my head. I forgot I had even bought this shirt. It was the first time I wore it, but people like that will make you smile. That guy was bomb.
Absolutely.
So, anyways, back in like purpose, and we could really feel that with Shelton because he was saying he also wants to start a podcast. He's been building the way he lives his life is he knows why he's here.
Yeah.
Well, he's working to why he's here. He's definitely like got his head on his shoulders, and that guy carries himself, man.
Yeah. And did you see him building his brand, Real Talk? You know, I actually wanted to jump in there real quick. One of the things that we really took away from Shelton was his brand, Real Talk. Real, R-E-E-L. By the way, the man has an amazing way with words.
Yeah.
Oh, but real, R-E-E-L, as in reel him in. Be magnetic, be attractive. And then talk, but with 2 L's. So there's 2 L's for one because he's tall, and the other reason for 2 L's
was love Lillian for his mom. Like this man, when he does his craft, he really puts heart into it. And that's something we realized a long time ago. It even goes once the symbol. He's showing the earth. He's showing unity with three people, but he's also resembling himself, his mom, and his brother. And it looks like an angel. That man just puts in so much heart and thought into everything he does, and that's what we love to be inspired by him.
Man, that was great.
And that's what we wanted to bring forth. Like, the one thing we want to always make sure we bring in the show is bring forth positivity, bring forth someone that can also help inspire you the same way they inspired us.
Yep.
And like he was saying, I was a little blown away because he even told us Tuesday that we're inspiring him. To hear from someone who, as you were a kid, always looking up to, I'm still looking up to him because Jesus Christ, he's tall. Like, my friend was pointing out, he's just taller than that cat stand that's holding the camera. And that cat stand's tall. I had to get a van and couldn't fit my car. That man probably can't even fit my car.
I
But
bet he can.
yeah,
He is a beast, though. If you ever get to play basketball with him, be on his team. We'll just leave it at
he'll
that.
just flatten you out, boxing you up.
Oh man, it's a wrap. I think I'm doing. Oh man, I'm moving and I can't stop this. And he scored. Anyways, great guy.
Yeah.
But real talk absolutely blew us away, and I really like that.
Yeah, there was.
And his way with words is really, man. As somebody that likes to talk, to hear another person that can talk with some. His way with words was absolutely getting me.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not many
Play on
people
words with
that
hip
can
hop.
actually talk and keep you engaged.
Oh man.
And then when you listen, when he listens, he still keeps you engaged. Like, that guy.
Play on words.
And,
Real talk.
and I really love that he actually started talking about purpose too.
Yeah.
And as I was saying with that documentary, he's talking about two special moments: being born and when you find your purpose. And so it happens to be today. Like I was saying, I listen to a lot of podcasts. I ended up listening to Gary Vee. I'm not sure if some of you guys know about Gary Vee, but he was awesome.
On YouTube.
So I was actually listening to music, and I just kind of let my YouTube play. It went music, then I think it went to comedian, Joe Rogan. I was like, boom, I was listening to Gary Vee. I was like, okay, cool. And I just let it go through. And he also started talking about purpose. I'm like, okay, this is 3 days in a row. We're going with purpose. So it felt a little more appropriate, like we said, bringing this on, because now there's a reason this word keeps coming up. So the way he explained it too was just like Sean was saying. Once you double down on the things you're good at, you're going to start realizing you're going to work towards your purpose. If you start working towards someone else's dream or something that you think is going to bring you just success fast,
Short term?
yeah, you're just working for objects. You're working for things that won't matter. Like we said, if you're not even taking care of your body, but taking care of a car, the car's useless. Your body's not going to get to the car.
If you can't make it to the car because you're too sick, car's useless.
So if you can't find the purpose in actually taking care of yourself, taking care of relationships with
Mind,
friends,
body, spirit.
And it's all about accepting that quest, man. And it's a tricky, it's a hard one.
Oh, yeah. But it's your
exciting.
quest. We all get a quest.
Mm-hmm.
There's some failures in the quest. There's some successes in the quest. Sometimes you'll find a llama. Sometimes you'll find a machine gun. The quest is the quest. You go through it.
I like that llama. I don't know where it came out of, but
If you've ever played Fortnite and you catch a llama, you understand what I mean.
yeah, llama.
They got llamas in Fortnite. If you hold square, it'll go, be careful. Somebody might kill you. Oh, be careful. Somebody might kill you. Oh, be careful. Both. Cool. Really dope, like, guns and supplies and stuff. If you know Fortnite and you know what I'm talking about as far as llama goes, hit me in the comments. Justify my awesomeness for that llama. Because if y'all, we've played Fortnite. You ain't got a llama before?
I have to check out that one.
Hashtag llama in the comments if y'all feel
Hashtag
it.
llama.
Anyways.
But yeah, I kind of lost my train of thought there for a second.
Well, I'll pick it up.
Yeah.
Because purpose has been on my mind as well. Purpose is the whole reason why I wake up in the beginning of my day. I like to wake up at the beginning of my day, and my purpose is to help people, is to serve people in the best possible ways I can. And I like to be a big thinker. So the bigger I can push my goals, the more it pushes me to grow personally. And so I am on a personal quest to grow physically, mentally, and spiritually every single day.
Mm-hmm.
I like to read books to do that. I'm building a coaching business so I can help others do that. I go to conferences. I got mentors. I try to do my thing. Purpose is near and dear to my heart. So
Yeah, and that's
anytime we
actually
get
key
to
to
talk to others about their purpose, what they want to do with their purpose, how they can use their purpose to serve other people in the community, such as a podcast,
Yep.
it's inspiring.
Yeah.
Real
and even like
talk.
Sean was saying, it was simple. All you can offer is an ear, a shoulder, or a hand. You're doing something that's also going to help you. I think the more you can help people brings forth good karma. Just do the best you can be at being your best.
What do they say? The golden rule: treat people
Yep.
how you would want to be treated. Even better, the platinum rule: treat people how they would want to be treated. Again, it's not necessarily about us. Most often, it's about the other person.
Mm-hmm.
Again, if you're focused on serving the other person, you'll never go wrong.
Right? Yeah. Oh, man. I can't believe we even had him. We're going to have him
Shut
again.
Oh man, I can't even wait.
Yeah, that was awesome. But anyways, guys, I think that's just what we really want to get across today. It's what was on our mind all day, for the last 2 days, probably going to be all weekend, because I have a lot of thinking to do ever since we started talking to them. Ever since we started doing this podcast. Like, there's been so much movement, so many new things. Like, before I wouldn't even really be on the camera. I don't know, like, I grew up with mom, she used to take pictures a lot. Eventually got bored of a camera. I wanted to stay away from a camera. And when I first started talking about going live, I was like, alright. But it's fun. It's fun
Man,
doing new things, interacting. And as we're doing this, we're meeting people.
true.
We're talking,
Connecting.
and it's just awesome. When you try new things.
Conversations getting bigger.
Yeah.
This has been crazy.
Yeah, and even like the little bit we get to meet you guys. There's actually been a few people that kind of sent a few little messages. That was dope. We appreciate every single type of comment, every single message. If you want to like criticize what we're doing, what you think we could improve on our show. We are
Heck
working
yeah.
on light. We improved the mic, the sound. We are working on that for YouTube. I gotta find the cords for that, and we'll get a second mic going. That's gonna look kind of dope. 2 mics.
Yeah, let us know any way you think you can help, or we can help and make it better. Because especially as we get better and better and better, as we bring more people on interviews, hopefully if you guys ask us more and more questions and we can engage with you more and open up the conversation. We were talking about that right before we came on. We're like, man, we want to be able to have conversations
Mm-hmm.
and open up the grounds for conversations on a bigger level about anything you want to talk about. We want to be talking to people that also want to be doing something positive. So, other than that, I just have one question.
Yeah.
I think you got a question as well. So, my one question is, what's one thing that makes you smile? If you stay with us all the way to the end, what's one thing that makes you smile? Put that in the comments. Let us know. We will respond and have a good time with that. Otherwise, just be the light you see in the world.
Yeah.
Julio?
Oh man, I don't think I wrote down the question, did I?
Tell them a question from your heart. Tell them from Pickle Rick. What would Pickle Rick ask him?
Oh man, you don't want to hear what Pickle Rick is. Pickle Rick.
Pick a good
Actually, Pickle Rick was a pretty good quest. He found some enlightenment to his thing, even though it was all about going into therapy. It opened up his mind. He didn't like it. It was definitely an interesting quest he took through his life to realize he enjoys being a human more than a pickle, and there's more to life.
I haven't seen that episode yet.
Yeah, we'll have to show you something. A question about quest. Man,
About purpose.
purpose. Yeah. Oh man, how did I get to the question?
Question about purpose.
Purpose. Man, I'm just gonna drop down a question here in a little bit in the comments.
Alright.
That way we don't have Dayon dancing.
They'll bring in this question in the comments. We're going to let you go. Until next time, I'm Dayon Young.
I'm Julio Sanchez. Heyo. Have a good one, guys.